Hello guys and welcome to episode 17 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Wood Elves on very hard difficulty. This is Mortal Empires, and today we're going for world domination by starting with Orion, who's going to be completing his quest battle. So we'll put him into normal stance, we'll move him out of the settlement, and we'll jump into his quest battle, Cloak of Isha. Let's teleport there, and we will find the battle. So this should be relatively easy, quite simply because we have the cavalry, the treekin, the way watchers. I mean, all of our armies now are just really good. Should be able to deal with anything.
This naive and foolish Glade Lord has allowed his mind to be poisoned by the Prince of Pleasure. The Dreaming Woods are a forbidden place of great malice and deception, and in his folly, our erstwhile brother has been twisted by the dark deeds within. There can be no further mercy. As I am born from Kurnos' spirit, so shall these dark servants be purged by it. Let them face the rage of the forest!
Nice one, Orion. Okay. Should sort out a battle line. Plenty of cav. Keep these all together in one group. Maybe even a locked group. I might just go for like an attack order forwards.
Way Watchers! Straight away! This instant! Wild Riders!
Straight away!
These Glade Riders coming at us.
Son of Kurnos!
Deepward Archers! Understood! Swift of foot!
Oh, this is going to be really irritating, isn't it? They're going to be kiting us all over the place. Where's my other unit over there? We do have to be a bit careful. Oh, these guys have got a bit clogged up. Maybe we can get a nice breath into those. Oh wow, just completely missed. Never mind. I might just have my dragons chase down and kill off some of these Glade Riders. I let my Way Watchers just kite these guys around, I don't mind.
Children of Athel, learn! To battle! Shoot! Swiftly! Aim! Fire!
Quickly now! Swift!
I want to make sure that my Wild Riders get on top of these
Sisters of Thor!
archers. There's Eternal Guard trying to chase my Way Watchers, just really failing at that, to tell you that much. I'm just going to use that horn so that my cavalry can catch up and knock out these archers.
shall be done.
No time to kill off these Glade Riders. It's good that these Sisters of the Thorn actually do a pretty good job against the Glade Riders because they can fire whilst they're trying to get into melee range.
Shall we continue to do so?
Sisters of Thorn! Death to all!
In the heat of battle, your enemies fall down without warning. Suddenly, chaos spawn bursts forth from the remains of the elves they used to be. Well, it'll be relatively easy for me to deal with. It will do quite a lot of damage though to some of my units. I'm not too careful.
Hunt!
Aim! Release! As you command! Turn us, guide us!
Yeah, I haven't even used the spells on my
Sisters of
sisters really, so
We understand!
may as well.
Shoot! Yes! We will obey! Understood! Release!
Increase our own weapon strength whilst reducing their melee attack. Pretty good combination.
You have my
Not sure what Orion's trying to do here.
speed.
Just get him involved in melee. Come on, Orion. Poke him with your spear. There you go. Right, Chaos Spawn are unbreakable, which is why it's taken a little while. But we should kill them off relatively soon. Speed it up. And that should be it. Just got that battle over here going on. That's all dead. Okay, and a decisive victory. Cloak of Isha is ours. $33 losses. I think I can live with that. Maybe at the end I should have grouped them up and done a Light for Blood or two so that Orion's ready to just carry on. Because I'm pretty sure we can move him across the water now, straight away. He'll still have his movement points left even after teleporting. Oh, we'll take the replenishment, that'll do it. Yeah, we'll take the replenishment from that battle. That's going to give him the Cloak of Isha. Gives him melee defense, magic resistance, untainted in the local province, and the passive ability which gives him damage resistance and health replenishment when above 20%.
Master of
Crazy.
wild.
Alright, let's jump onto the water then. Carry on. If we end in friendly waters, I think, yeah, we're still going to replenish anyway, so that's actually worked out really well.
The forest
Let's maybe
falls.
have them come up and take these treasures for us. Although treasures, I don't know. I feel like maybe we should just have him go straight across and
You have
take
my
the fastest route, since treasures aren't very helpful. Right, time to just carry on with these two armies. We have Serco here, who's already moved. And that's everything done for the turn. Have an unassigned skill point on Tralan. But other than that, job done. Let's move on to the next turn. So that was a nice start to the episode anyway, getting that quest battle done. Pretty simple. Lothern's now going to be trying to take back their settlements that have been raised, and I'll probably just let them do so. Because otherwise we're going to be facing 2 versus 1 again. And Teclis has taken control of that army as well. So it's just as well I ran away. Now their settlements will be crippled. They'll have to rebuild them completely. So it's not a complete loss that we've done what we've done. Right, let's speed up the rest. There's only like 5 factions left on the entire map now. Thought my game crashed then. It seems like the further I'm getting into this campaign, the more like error messages I'm getting. Like my Windows message keeps coming up saying that the game's not responding. I think it's just because we're just absolutely wrecking everything. It's nice to see trees brought over into the lands of Nagaron though. And at the Cold of Pleasure, we are slowly but surely changing the landscape as we move through. Right. Start with Durthu. We'll have him come round to Clarkarond, and we're going to have Straslaith move down to Hotek's column. Okay, time for Iskura to attack and take the monoliths. We will seed that. And I think I'll build the foraging groves there. Right, he can max out Violent Delights. Finally got that completed. Dulas here has got himself a new rank, so we'll go for Deadly Onslaught. Deertok also got himself a new rank, get Impenetrable Bark. Serko's going to start sailing his way up towards Lothen. I mean, that was in our path, so I may as well just pick it up. This was top. He can actually head down through the desert towards the Plain of Spiders. I'm not sure where the province ends. I think it's there. So we'll stay on the border, and maybe I can hit the Plain of Spiders in one turn after that. I'll have to wait and see though. Let's get a sacrificial grounds there. Once we take the Plain of Spiders, I guess I'll have to jump across to Storag Core, or we can have Durthu come round, take Clarkarond, and then attack Storag Core and come down to the Temple of Adeoth. I don't know. I guess we can do that, that's fine. We've kind of got too many armies. Never thought I'd say those words. Too many armies. Right, Branch Wraith leveled up in Orion's army after the quest battle. So let's go for the Withering now. Staying one step closer. And Seneschal, he can attack Star Tower. We'll get better performance in battle. Extra armor piercing, damage, armor and weapon strength. That's nice.
Do not fear death.
Give that banner to one of my Treekin. And I'll raise that. Goodbye, Star Tower. Take that as well. Thank you very much. Again, tiny elven colony from that. Income from ports. Plus 1% in all regions. We can actually upgrade this. Wait, what? We can upgrade it to an elven colony? That's insane. I have never ever seen a settlement that I can actually upgrade as the Wood Elves. I think my mind's just officially being blown, guys. That is crazy. Okay. It's fine by me. The percent increase of income from ports is actually insane as well. Let's get her in there. And maybe we'll head round to the Phoenix Gate. I kind of think that's maybe a bad idea. It might be worth just having Findol run away. Should maybe head towards like Toranlek. We'll see how big the army is at the Phoenix Gate in the next turn. If it's not that big, then we can attack Phoenix Gate itself. Meanwhile, time for Durthu to make his way over to Misnar, because that's probably going to get taken over shortly. So we'll zoom in that direction, see if we can make the ground there. Treebeard and Quick Beam are continuing their way across. And of course Dalsith can now jump on land.
Going forth.
He's got to find some people to kill, some armies to assault. That should help us out. Good. I think it's time to build a new army, maybe. So let's just make one very similar to Durthu's here. We got, what? 1,410,000. I don't think I really need to be stingy on how many armies I have. Do I really have to have another Durthu? I mean, maybe we can just make clones, right? Let's just get another Durthu. He is perceptive. Actually, that's kind of crap. What about this chap? Determined. Immune to psychology. Sure, why not? Still, I think I'm going to need a new name. We already have a Seneschal. Now we have a new one. It's already increased our deficit to minus 30,000 a turn. So we want 5 Weight Watchers, 6 Weight Watchers, 5 Treekin. Oh, I need to get him in the settlement so we can use global recruitment. Right. So dragons and tree men. Then we want Way Watchers. Treekin. And what else did we have in here? A Branch Wraith. And the Wild Riders. I might just get 2 units of Wild Riders. Do we need a Branch Wraith? I guess Branch Wraiths are always useful, aren't they? Yeah, we'll get a Branch Wraith as well. Let's recruit our hero. This guy gives us extra Winds of Magic Power Reserve. So yeah, we'll get him. And we'll level him up so that he has the Penumbral Pendulum. We'll get Call of the Woods and Howl of the Forest, and then I'm just going to actually make him decent in combat. There we go. Nice. That is everything done then for this turn. Although we do need to sort out Seneschal, so let's do that first. We'll go for the Skirring Branch, Skin of the Woods, get Call of the Woods, Forest Roar maxed out, overreaching Tendrils we need. I'll go for Armour first, get Howl of the Forest complete, good. Then we also need to do his armour, so let's do that. We've got a lot of different types of armour. This passive ability of minus melee attack surrounding him though is really nice. So we'll get that, and then we'll get maybe an Ogre Blade. I really like ones that give us melee attack and melee defense, but I think the Ogre Blade's fine. Give him Ward Save. Also give him a potion of strength. And for his casting item, Power Stones are always useful. Okay. Let's get the Banner of Eternal Flame. And then we'll get the Elder Scout for the extra campaign map movement range. Forest Spirits is always good. Royal Standard Bearer. Valzan Bill Smith. And the Young Stag, extra leadership for the Lord's army. That's going to take 4 turns. And we'll have ourselves another very impressive army. The reason I'm creating another one mainly is because they're going to keep pumping out pretty strong armies, and I want to have as many as I can actually attacking Lothern straight away. So I'm not wasting time really. Because once we take out Lothern, you'll see like we'll have armies north, south, and also east of Hexawatl, and we will just crush them very quickly indeed, assuming that their armies aren't too scary. But let's move on to the next turn anyway. Wasting time talking about that before the end turn. So Lothern gonna take this Snar. Okay. And we're just gonna let that be auto-resolved. Okay, let's speed up. Clan Pestilence and Nagarond. I'm surprised they're not dead yet. Oh, I think Nagarond died. Yeah, Nagarond's dead. That's good. No more agent actions going against us. Right, what's this army? Lothern Sea Guard, Phoenix Guard, Swordmasters of Hoeth. And the actual army at the gate.
None shall live. Destroy them.
I don't think it's particularly powerful. Just archers with light armor, some gate guard in there. These gate guard aren't very strong though. Look at the missile damage comparison. Let's quick save and we'll fight this on the battle map. Take the Phoenix Gate. Maybe just raise it. This will be an interesting battle for sure. Probably focus on the left gate, unless there's no towers on the right side. Pretty sure there's towers on the right side. Yeah, there's 2 towers on both sides. I'll make sure to start our Way Watchers in range this time. I'll probably go back just a little bit. I'm gonna keep them relatively close together like so. Well, that's fine. Our infantry can quite simply scale the walls. As for my Wild Riders and Sisters of the Thorn, they will probably just have to move up and hug the walls. That's what I'm going to have them do. Okay, let's start the deployment, start the battle. I'll maybe put down a couple of the Shield of the Thorns straight away. Let's do it as the infantry passes by the Way Watchers. I actually could even have the Wild Riders attack the gate itself, whilst the Sisters of Thorn move up here. I should have put it on straight away. Let's just get the lifeblood down there, because they're not dying, they're just taking a lot of damage.
Battle ready. By Kurnos!
Swiftly now! At pace!
What does that actually do? It does reduce accuracy, doesn't it? So that's actually really good against their archers. I think a couple of my Way Watchers aren't firing, so we need to get them firing sooner than later.
This instant! Swiftly! We are tireless!
Ever ready!
Orders! Quickly! Ever ready. With haste.
Ready!
What I should have done already is get my dragon into position and get a breath attack down. I can definitely do it onto those archers with light armor.
As you say!
I'll do it now just so I can come down into that melee.
To the hunt! Aye!
Armed and ready. Sisters of Thorn. With haste. The forest falls.
Give them all missile resistance as well. Because we are going to be attacked by those Lothern Sea Guard there by the looks of things.
Child of Kurnoth!
Taking a lot of damage
Swiftly.
on these
We are
chaps.
tireless.
Armed and ready! Way Watchers! Yes!
Let's move up the Way Watchers. I might even have them start climbing the walls now.
Position.
Sisters of Thorn.
Oh, I love just hearing the
To the fray.
war dancers shouting like that. It's really cool. Get the missile defense down again. I think it's going to be very important that I continue to use it where I can. Get into those Lothern Sea Guard there.
Our aim is true. I stand ready. Elenil, do not forget.
Now.
Alright, we've nearly broken down the gate, I think. At 89%.
Of course.
Children of Athelloren, ready and waiting. Kill them.
War dancers. Athelloren.
End them. Defenders of Athelloren.
Get down into the melee and then they won't hit me so much with those attacks.
For the eternal realms.
Ready and eager.
Actually, I'll probably take this guy off. Get another breath attack in there
Speed.
whilst we're waiting.
With haste. Now. Swiftly.
Athelloren.
Lord of the
So ideally I
Glade.
want to do as much damage as I can
Dauntless Azrael.
to these Phoenix Guard. Phoenix Guard are pretty hard for me to deal with otherwise. Well, that's going to do plenty of damage. Fortunately I do poison damage and not fire damage, so we can make that happen. And we're just going to fight our way back to the Sword Masters there.
The forest calls.
Good. Well, that eagle's engaged. We can get a nice lifeblood on these guys, because they're currently being hit by missile fire. I'm going to have to get the buff down. Perfect. Get the Curse of Anra here on all of these units.
Orders.
Definitely helping us out a lot.
Our bows are yours.
But I really want my Way Watchers to just get on the walls if they can and start firing with their missiles again, because they will do a lot of damage if I'm allowed to do so. Spread these guys out.
Yes.
Make sure they're all attacking different targets. That way the multi-shot coming in doesn't do as much damage there. There we go.
Fear everywhere.
We are taking a lot of damage in general though. Let's just get a lifeblood down on this wall, because that will give us a lot of healing.
Ready to hunt.
I think in general we're getting pretty low
I stand ready.
on magic, Winds of Magic, that is.
To battle. Wild.
We can come through now with our Wild Riders into these Lothern Sea Guard and also the Sword Masters. I might also get my Sisters of Thorn to come through, since they're wasting their ammunition trying to throw up at the walls. Time to go for another Shield of Thorn up here,
Blade Lord.
so that we don't take so much damage. Oh wow, these guys have actually come up over here. That's odd. Right, we crushed them at the gate. It's good. Gonna use the potion of toughness just to give ourselves some replenishment, and we'll have our general come down.
Ready to serve.
Right, so we crushed them here, that's good.
Go! Very well. Wild riders. Ever ready. Ride, sons of Kurnos.
Right, time for the away watchers to take up position on the main wall there. So they're in range of the Eagle Claw bolt throwers. I would have had my general maybe like try and take out the Eagle Claw bolt thrower sooner, but I'm not sure if that was necessarily the best idea. Well, those are Dragon Princes, we need to take them out. Wow, that's one Wildwood Ranger. I guess we may as well just get him into melee.
Battle ready. Quickly.
Okay, let's come down into these Silver Helms with our general. He can do some decent damage there for sure. They're taking a lot of damage very quickly actually.
Eternal Guard. Way Watchers. Hold position. For the Eternal Realm.
Good, right. Those Dragon Princes probably could use a breath attack if we can use one.
I will.
I might also just put a lifeblood on there because a lot of those units.
I will comply.
Okay, I think that Great Eagle is attacking us.
Azray Warrior. Glory to the Eternal Realms. Children of Athelloran.
We're definitely starting to win, which is nice.
The land.
Son of Athelloran.
Okay, here we go.
Understood.
Coming across. Again, Dragon Princes are good against.
Orders understood.
Oh, they're coming in with some more Silver Helms as well.
Acknowledged.
If we go over this side, then maybe I can get a good cross attack. I'm going to use the Helm of Discord in the meantime. I think I'm playing this relatively well.
I will comply.
Alright, come on. Solid breath attack, please.
For the king. To the fray.
Good.
Now.
Alright, we've taken out the Eagle Claw bolt throwers there.
Way Watchers.
We have the Way Watchers even come off the walls and start running forwards. Yeah, we've broken them. That's it. That's GG. Phew. Pyrrhic victory, but victory nonetheless. Really nice. Our leader actually got himself 215 kills, which is pretty good. One of the Way Watchers actually got 142 kills. Way Watchers are just really, really strong against these high elves. We lost 3 units and all of that.
Our brothers will avenge us.
Raise that. And we'll have to take it over. Alright, that's going to be a small fortress gate.
Azray.
And our spell singer here can upgrade Earthblood for more duration. We've got a few slots left for global recruitment, only 2 slots available. What do we buy? We lost both of our war dancers in that. Maybe just get the war dancers back. And then maybe fill out with more Wildwood Rangers. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just make it back how it was. But unfortunately, guys, after that awesome battle, that has been my time. We raised the Phoenix Gate and we'll rebuild it as a Wood Elf gate, which is interesting. So that will grant us 2 construction slots and we'll have to see what we can build there. In the meantime though, that's it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.